This is just a short video on my 1966 Mustang Coupe, which I've been 5 years restoring and have over £21,000 invested in. Yikes. Okay, so the easy thing to do is to tell you what hasn't been replaced rather than what has, because if I tell you what has been replaced, we'll be here all day. So what hasn't been replaced is the roof and the A-frame. If you know these cars, the sills, etc., are always from the factory were galvanized, and they never rust. So you find any of these cars, the one thing that won't be rusty is the sills, which is kind of worry why they didn't do everything galvanized. But anyway, they didn't want them to last, I guess. Okay, so everything else has been replaced. So the rear quarters, the valance, the rear valance, the fuel tank, the wheel tubs have been replaced. That's all been done. So the exhaust has now all been fitted as well. The wiring has been done. That's an American Auto wire system. So fully rewired with fuses and relays, which is a big improvement on these, because they only ever came out with, I think, 3 fuses, which was pretty useless really, but there we go. So have all the chrome bumpers, all the panels I have, all the panels have been worked, so the gaps are correct, and they are in primer. So the wings, the bonnet, the boot, the doors, etc., etc., it is all here, and they have been worked. And wherever possible, I always bought Ford parts. That's what I wanted. I didn't really want Taiwan stamped ones. I did have to buy, I know the door was from Taiwan, and I spent absolutely ages making sure that fitted. I think I welded about 1/4 of an inch of metal on the bottom just so it fitted properly. Yeah, that's one of the things you have to do, and I'm sure you know. It's got it originally came out the factory with a 3-speed box. I've put a 4-speed box with a Hertz shift on it. That's been done. I also have all the rubbers, so all the rubber kit, as you can see, the windscreen rubbers, they're all here. The full kit is here. The headlining is here. There is everything here to finish the car. You may want to change things, like the front windscreen is a bit milky, so I would probably change that for a new one. But yeah, everything is here. The interior, the seats and the carpet I took out was in really good condition. The car says 52,000 miles. When we stripped down the engine, it was really, really good. Very, very little signs of wear. We did bore it 20 thou over, just because we wanted to rebuild it from ground up. But it was in really, really good condition, so I don't know. But the interior is good, so that's all there. I say all the glass is there. On the front end here, we have the 289, which was built by Dan Filton, and will need to be run in. But it's all brand new in there. I have all the receipts and everything to show for that. Power brakes, as you can see, I have added, all plumbed, wired, plumbed in. So is the fuel line. That's all been done. So we have a new cowl, new firewall is also included. Also the new floor, which was a complete floor, not a patch. It was a complete floor. New shock towers, £2,500 worth of brakes and suspension has been added to this car. New solenoid we have there, new hoses. Also on this car I fitted torque boxes to it, which is normally fitted to the convertible, not the coupe, but it does make the car a lot more stable on the road, a lot firmer, a lot less flex in the body. So it's a good thing to do. Obviously the suspension is upgraded, so it'll be quite a good suspension, good ride on this. So why am I not happy with the paint? The reason I'm not happy with the paint, as you can see, the stripes I am adding are vinyl, and I don't like that. I'm not a fan of vinyl stripes. I wanted it to be painted in, and it just wasn't. When I picked it up, they said, oh no, it just didn't look right, we weren't prepared to do it, so we didn't paint it in, which I find, I was really disappointed. Yeah, just absolutely gutted about that. And I tried to put the stripes on in vinyl, and I just don't like the look. I don't know if I can get under here, but it is all brand new under there. Inside here is all the bits and pieces. I have boxes of bits and pieces, but just to look at all the bits. So the brand new Speedo cable, brand new water bag for the washers, all the pipes and everything is here to finish the job. It's difficult to explain everything in a short video, but hopefully that gives you some idea of what we've got. The thing I'm working on at the moment just now is the handbrake. I've just put a new handbrake mechanism in, because the other one wouldn't kind of hold. It kind of kept releasing on its own, so I thought that wasn't good news, so I took that out. And the other thing is with the auto wire, it doesn't, they never do come with the wiper motor. So you have to get a separate wiring loom from the wiper motor switch, and that's a separate one. So that one will plug into the wiper motor, which is fitted, and this one will plug into the water pump at the front for the windscreen washers. Also, it's had fitted brand new heater box, which is all brand new. As I say, I have invoices for the amount I spent on it, which is about £21,000, give or take, and I'm sure I didn't get all the invoices and record everything, but at least that. Okay, take care.